Did you walk?
No, I got a taxi from the station.
That's very extravagant of you.
But I always get a taxi.
Because you have more money than good sense. What are you hiding behind your back?
Flowers.
What kind of flower?
Sunflowers. I always buy you sunflowers.
Oh, they're disgusting things. You can leave them outside.
But I thought you liked sunflowers.
Come on in.
In accounting for one's taste in music, there was little in common between my Aunt Estelle's tastes and those of my own. During those summer visits, we went through the same ritual of faking our enjoyment of the music we enjoyed and played, not only in private, but with close friends from the village. And it was hard for me not to pretend I enjoyed my aunt's tastes, even if the company demanded a little more propriety than I'd otherwise shown. Of my recollections from those summer visits, the first remained the most clear and exciting. 10 years ago, when this all began, little then did I realise that I would remain Estelle's chosen summer companion, picked from a crop of more able cousins, I should think. Estelle was not the easiest woman to please. She harboured secrets, dreadful secrets, she would say, but refused to tell, and suffered problems of her own, rooted in some secret past. Estelle lived for the present. She would seldom talk about her family. Take Uncle George, for instance, Estelle's estranged husband. My uncle's disappearance was stuff made of legends, leaving at a time when matters could not have been worse for my aunt. And yet, his presence could be felt around the house. I quickly learned that Estelle's silence was largely attributed to the number of suitors that she had taken in his absence, rather than the disappearance itself. Going back to my cousins, and those that I thought better suited, I was never certain why Estelle chose me. I didn't even speak French. On the other hand, Carol, my eldest sister, was a dab hand at the language.
Oh, there you are.
I guess my insecurity really started on that first day of my arrival, when I had lost all the money given to me by my parents. Estelle was quick to point out that there was worse things in life than losing a little pocket money, reassuring stuff from a woman that was penniless. Assuring me that the money hadn't gone far, she even offered to help me look for it, but I had to wait until she had returned from an assignation outside the village. Scary to think I should stay alone in the house. But I was happy she wasn't angry with me, and I immediately took myself off, stomping about the house in search of the lost pocket money. Is something wrong?
You know something, Tiffany. I've become a prisoner of this house for too long now. More than I'd care to imagine. And I still can't find the courage to step outside.
So what's stopping you from doing so?
My life.
Wherever those dark moods took her, they were soon dispelled, and with a smile she'd return to her old self. A prisoner, admittedly, but a free spirit nonetheless. One day, I mustered the nerve to ask my aunt why she had chosen me out of all the others.
Because you don't ask too many questions.
Estelle was quick to point out we were like sunflowers. We followed our dreams.
Tiffany, would you come downstairs for a minute, please? You'll never believe what I've gone and done. I've lost my wedding ring again. How very thoughtless of me.
And so it began all over again. The same game of turning the house inside out while we looked for my aunt's wedding ring. And that's how it usually went on. We'd fall about laughing as we unearthed all manner of things during our search to relocate Estelle with her wedding ring. As always, there was some gimmick or other by which Estelle proposed to locate the wedding ring. She said she had developed an acute sign of presence that was commonplace along a certain tribe of American Red Indian. By placing it near to the floorboards, she believed she could hear certain sounds given off by the inanimate object. I can't hear anything.
You're not listening hard enough.
I can hear scratching.
That will be the spiders waking you. Where did we find the ring last year?
Under your bed?
No, that was the year before. What's all the noise?
Nothing. I was trying to reach for something. I was told by those that knew my uncle that he was a well-liked man. His disappearance came as a bit of a shock.
I should have the cello and the flute to play along with us because if we could...
What happened to Uncle George? It was $1 million question, and one like my aunt's wedding ring. A sinister mystery to me and all that claim friendship with her. Let's go and see the sunflower fields.
No, not yet. Go away! You're very quiet. Is something wrong?
No.
Was it something I said?
What happened to Uncle George?
He just got tired, that's all. It happens.
10 years to this day.
Try and forget it, my dear. I have.
My aunt wasn't falling for that old trick. She'd been to hell and back with Uncle George, and what right did I have to bring it all back? But the question of the wedding ring still remained a mystery.